Okay, I'm here at Hayes Creek in Berks County, Pennsylvania. Doing some research, and there's 3 sections of this creek. There's the upper, middle, and lower. Each one's got something a little bit different. It looks beautiful, really accessible parking right here in this town. I think it's Birdsboro. I don't see anyone else out, but I see vehicles, so that must mean something. But this looks great. Not sure what to expect. Doing my research again online for places like I was at yesterday, St. Peter's Village. I'm looking for places with topography that's still going to hold trout, still be cool in the summer. Here's the beginning of July. So I'm excited to, try somewhere new. Like I always say, kind of my goal is to find places that work or rule out places that don't work. And that's how you find the really good trout fishing holes. And you come back to the ones that work and you get better and better at them. So I'm excited to give this one a shot. Today, we're gonna start with the jig again with the fake night crawler. I forgot my real night crawlers, that's all right. And we're gonna walk this creek, get some great footage. It looks fantastic. I'm excited. Let's get the day started. Right away, what I'm noticing here is that there's a very walkable part of the creek, and then there's this nice deep hole on the far side. This looks perfect to shade it right for the trout. It's going to keep nice and cool. I got my waders on today. The water feels cool. So I think I'm going to get a few fish out of here. It's really oxygenated with these little waterfalls we got going on. So I feel fishy. And typically, like I usually say, I find the most trout and the best trout are where other people are not. And since this place is super accessible right from the road, it could be fished out. It's a very real possibility. So we're going to try our best to see how to play this, where the fish are, where they aren't, and how the topography looks here. Worst case scenario, again, like I always say, is I get some good exercise walking a creek on a beautiful day. So you really can't beat that. So we shall see. So far, no bites. But what I'm noticing, this place seems to be looks like a great place to take the kids for trout fishing. Like, if they do the stocking initially in the spring. Really accessible. Lots of bank coverage, lots of parking. I'm noticing a few deep holes already, where the trout can hide and feel safe. And that's a great thing to have. But, like we're setting kids up, I think you can ask for a better situation. You keep an eye on them. They can't get too much trouble. They catch them fish. I'm hoping to catch them fish. So I'm trying to figure out where in the pockets these fish will be hiding. But overall, I have a good impression of this park here at Hay Creek. I'm just hoping we have a fishy day. I'm noticing we're starting to have a few more pockets of water as I walk downstream here. It's a really nice looking one. And this is exactly where you imagine a fish would be, coming off the fast moving water, sitting right next to the rock face, which is undercut. This looks prime. I only see a few other footprints here, which is a good sign. But I'm looking at water, it's 4 or 5 feet deep along this rock side. And if there's a fish here, it should absolutely be smashing this lure. So the test is whether fish are still in the water. Because the habitat looks right. I'm happy with the habitat so far. The water's super clear, the water's cold. So I don't think that's the problem. I'm feeling hopeful. Again, I'm doing the jigging today. Trying to meet fish where they are, probably near the bottom of these pools. It's a nice little honey hole here, it looks like. Should be popping full of trout. Or something, sunfish, bass. So, I don't know. That's what happens when you try a new spot like this. You don't know what's in here, what's not in here. And looking online, there's really not much chatter going on, giving you ideas of if people are killing it here or not. And that usually happens. People are quite tight-lipped about their favorite fishing spots. But I like to travel and kind of share with everyone else where the spots are you should be visiting or not. I just popped into another section of the stream here that I've been walking down, and it looks like there's a nice deep hole here. Again, right against the rock cliff. The water looks deep, especially to my side here. I can't even see bottom. So if there's a fish or a trout, it should absolutely be hitting this lure. I'm doing the jig on the bottom. Oh, snag, false hope. So I'm actually pretty surprised that I haven't got a bite yet. This looks like a beautiful trout spot that just doesn't have trout right now. I'm in the spot too. It's nowhere near the main road. I'm off in the woods. I found the stream for a good bit, so the fish should definitely be here. I've been in similar places, and you get hit pretty quickly when the fish are active. Get nibbles. Got a nibble at least. Probably a sunfish or something like that. But okay, there's a fish in here. I'm going to correct myself. There's one fish in this pond or a stream. So it's shaded. It's got the rock face. It's got depth. It's got cold water. Only thing we need is the freaking fish to be here. Okay, I switched to the spinner. I had a hit. Let's see what we got here. It is it's a nice sized creek chub. It's a pretty nice sized one. So I'm going to correct myself. There is a fish in these waters. I was really hoping to be a trout. He looked like it from the top a little bit. But okay. One fish is in this creek, in this beautiful deep hole next to a mountainous hillside. So I'm actually a little bit skeptical if they even stock this, because I'm down here far enough where it's not easy to get here. I'll say it like that. So these are my favorite places to find trout, and usually a lot of trout. So the lack of a trout being here is not a good sign to me. Usually there'll be holdovers. People give up pretty easily after the opening week. Now we'll try it a few more times, see what else comes out of this. Okay, my verdict on Hayes Creek here near Birdsboro is that it's a bust. Maybe it's just overpicked, over with too many people fishing it. There's a lot of access points I noticed. It's right near town. It looks great. Boy, but other than the creek chub, I didn't get much of anything. So this could be a great spot. Fresh from the stockings, right in the spring. Beautiful park, beautiful place here you can see behind me. But as far as a year-round trout fishing spot, boy, this ain't it.